My passion for the underserved is because I mean, I don't know if I'm still technically a part of it. But my heart has been there because one of the areas is because one, I battled mental illness my whole life. I have dissociative identity disorder, even though I'm like healing like in miraculous ways from it and being evaluated for ASD. But then I developed the tremor, right? And that has took a lot from me. But one of the most frustrating things for me when I was looking for a job, like when I get impatient with the path, with the journey, and because God, I mean, I know in my heart what God created me to do, and I've been all in. But there's been times I get nervous and I want to bail out and go, oh, I'm scared. But when I have to apply for jobs, I have to put that I'm disabled because I've got the conditions that are listed, and I have to put that on there. And I've had on a few occasions somebody reach out and ask, like, well, what's the disability? And I tell them, and then freak out and like, no, we don't want to deal with that. But in the future, like where we're going and going back to AI, like part of this beauty of the fourth industrial revolution is accessibility, inclusivity, the disabled. They're all going to have an opportunity because of these tools that they will be able to do things they could not do before and can do things that they could not do before. How do you see executive recruitment, employment working for the underserved communities, people that have been disabled, that may have to write that they've got a mental illness or they're a quadriplegic or, whatever it may be, but they're really qualified for the role?
Yeah.
Do you think there'll ever be a shift or a change in executive recruitment that opens pathways for the underserved or the disabled?
It's a good question. The last 2 years, I've definitely seen an increase, at least in my agency, of placing people that are disabled or don't have some sort of capacity. And that is due to the fact that there are just better business tools out there as well that will allow that to happen. So where I didn't place anybody before, just for whatever reason, the last couple of years, I definitely have seen a shift in the mindset for various different employers to be more open to that. Also, I want to make sure that I also mention it's hard to find quality people now. That's been that way since COVID. So anybody that has a brain and is willing to really work it, doesn't matter if you're disabled anymore, they're willing to give you a shot. For that reason, because it's all about passion. And I think companies are starting to see you either have it or you don't. You're either motivated or you're not a motivated person. And that's pretty much it. And it seems like it's getting harder and harder in this society to find motivated people. As you mentioned before, too, there's a lot of distractions. There's all these distractions now.